So, today is Thursday, April 3rd, and I'm here to give you your fishery report on Table Rock Lake. Unfortunately, guys, I wasn't able to go out these last 3 or 4 days, except for yesterday. I got to go out after the rain, and let me tell you, I had a time. Me and my wife killed it. Caught a lot of fish. I'm going to show you a couple of videos. Just one video of what I really saw and what's happening, which is pretty cool. I never thought that it would start happening now, but it is. I know that there's a big tournament this weekend, the Big Bass Bash, I think, or Big Bass Tournament. And if you're just out fun fishing and you want to go catch a lot of fish, the time is now, because the bass are everywhere and they are feeding up big time. It doesn't matter what you throw. You can throw a crankbait, you can throw a shaky head, you can throw a jig, you can throw a swim bait. And to be quite honest with you, on the video that I show you, I love topwater fishing, and you're gonna see something pretty special here in just a little bit. So stay tuned, stay on the video. I'm also going to show you some things on the map on places where I would really go during this tournament as well, which brings another thing to my attention. There is going to be a lot of pressure on the lake, like a lot. So Friday, you know, everything's going to go great. You can probably throw anything you want to, you know, like Cincos, like I said, shaky heads, all that stuff. But even jerk baits. But come Saturday, you're going to want to change things up. And what I mean by that is you're probably going to want to change things up, as in moving to silent baits. Move to those silent baits. Move to the silent jerk baits. Move to the silent crankbaits, because these fish are going to, they are going to see everything thrown at them. And when you've seen something thrown at you several times and these big bass are going, you know, they're looking and they're like, no, that's, I had a taste of that yesterday, it bit me, I'm not going to touch that. But then once they see the silent, they're like, that's different, I'm going to go get it. So I really do think that I would switch things up on Saturday and Sunday. I would probably move to the silent jerk baits, a lot of your silent crankbaits. I would even throw a Nico rig, because where you're going to be targeting these fish, you're going to be targeting on like secondary points. They're going to be pulled up in the mornings, like even in the afternoons, like midday. They're still there, guys. They're still hanging close to the bank. So you can Texas rig a Cinco. You can Nico rig it. I would throw watermelon candy or watermelon red. Something that's pretty natural. I know purple works really, really good here. I would go to a Ned rig, you know, just throw it. They're eating everything. Swim baits, put on a 2.78 Kitech. You'll catch them. Now that's catching numbers. If you want to catch big fish, you know, I would move to the jig. You know, these glide baits. Modern Outdoor Tackle has some amazing glide baits, but you got to go in, and it's kind of raining right now, so I don't know if you'll be able to hear me here in the shop. But move to those glide baits. Move. I know Zal Dangerous has an awesome swim bait. Go get one of those. Another thing that's been a key to my success is this too. Like I said in my last videos, thump gel. Go get you some thump gel. You can put this on your hard baits, and once you put that on, it stays on. So reapply it after you catch a fish, and then after you know, it'll stay on. So they just won't let go of it. I made my wife a believer out of it. I was catching fish and she wasn't, and she put this on her crankbait and started catching fish. So it just puts a cloud in the water. They smell it, they bite it, and the rain is really, really coming down right now. So guys, you can throw anything, they're gonna eat it. Secondary points, they're fixing to start spawning any day. Like, water temperatures vary from 55 to 60. You can even get 60 degrees. I went as far back up in creeks yesterday, and the farther I got back up in the creeks, the warmer the water temperature got. Also, with the rain, it's going to be pouring in a lot of things. You want to hit areas where water is coming in, okay? Where the flow of water is coming in off those rocks, and it's just pouring into more, and it's like a stream. Throw by it, go to it. And if you know any more places like that, go to them, because there's a lot of nutrients that comes into the water, and there's bugs and everything else that they feed on that just fall into the water, and that's what they like. The crawdads, the crawfish, they like to hang around that stuff as well. So anywhere there's water fluctuation coming in, go fish it, okay? All right, I'm gonna pause this video just for a little bit because I'm gonna get set up to show you on my graphs where to go and where I would target these fish, okay? I will be with you in just a second. All right, guys, I am back, okay? So right here is the start of the James, and then this goes into the white, and I'm gonna show you in the white where places I would probably target. And you want to target these places just like you would out on the main lake. It's super simple. You want to follow the highway, and the highway is the channel, okay? This is the channel. You want to follow that highway, okay? So let's just start right here in the white. All right, see things like this right here? See how the creek channel breaks off? They're gonna want to break off this and go into places like this, okay? And then up in the mornings, they'll pull up on this flat right here, you know, and they're gonna want to feed. The bait's getting really high up in the water column, and they're starting to move back a little bit, okay? So follow the highway. Even the channel right here. See how this channel goes? You can follow that as well, okay? Here are some other places. Like right in here. There's the channel. It breaks off. These fish are gonna come back up in here, okay? They're getting ready to spawn. So you can fish all of this area, all through here, and go fish it, okay? You'll find fish there. All right. Now, we're still in the white. This is a good area as well. I cleared all my tracks so you guys could see. Here's the creek channel, right? Look at this. They've got deep water. They can pull up and go spawn. Anywhere that you find, sorry. Let me get back out here. Sorry, guys. Okay. Here we go again. Anywhere you can find these little coves like this, fish them. These bigger fish, they stay out here and then they pull up and they go eat and feed in the mornings. And if they want to, they can pull back out, but normally they're not going to right now. They're gonna get ready to stage and spawn, okay? Same thing with this one, creek channel. Go fish it, fish this ledge right through here, all the way back, and fish it all the way out, okay, guys? Little bitty indentions like this, go fish them. Those fish, they'll stay up in that stuff, okay? All right, we're gonna pan out here. And if I were fishing, I would probably find a big creek arm like this and probably start making my way back to the back here and find some warmer water. These fish will follow this highway right here and they will start spawning, okay? So stuff like this, you know, they'll get up on that, they'll spawn on stuff over here. They'll go back up in creeks like this and spawn. So that's the stuff that you really want to target, okay? You want to get back up in those creeks and those big arms, okay? Now we're gonna venture off, and I'm not gonna do the James. As you can see, all the brush piles that I have up in the James, they're everywhere, but we're not really focusing on that right now. Not saying you can't catch a fish in brush piles, but they are definitely moving off brush and trying to get prepared to spawn, okay? Also, here is Kimberly Bridge, okay? Right here. Like, you can go, this is Kimberly Bridge. You can go in here, follow the highway, okay? There's two ways it splits off, okay? You can go in here, you can catch fish on here. It's deep water. They can go in these places. They can spawn anywhere, especially in here. You know, you go all the way to the back, fish it out. And another thing, guys, you want to be around bait. If you're not around bait, those fish really aren't going to be there. You want to try to be around bait. That's the key. The channel and bait. So this is out on the main lake. Right here. They're going to want to come off this. There's a bluff wall. They're not really hanging on these points anymore. Right out here. They're coming back in here, okay? These little pockets is what I would really target, okay? Once again, make sure that there's bait, okay? Stuff like this, they pull off of this and they go back up in here, or they'll be out here and they'll start making their way back here or in here, okay? Wherever they can find the warmest water is probably where they're gonna be, okay? So let's go to islands. Let's go look at an island. A lot of y'all like to fish islands. I'll show you right here. Here's one of the main islands. This is where they have the showboat at. So I'm just gonna let everyone know. I'm not trying to keep secrets. These smallmouth love to pull up on stuff like this, okay? I've caught plenty of big smallmouth around here, okay? So you want to fish those areas just like that, okay? Right here, here's another one. Creek channel comes in. They're going to want to pull up, spawn. They're going to want to go do their thing up in one of these little pockets right here. Creek channel swing bank. They have deep water. They can also pull up here to spawn and get ready to feed, okay? So, guys, I'm not going to go over the whole lake with you. You get the gist of it. Right here, creek channel swing, point, banks. They're going to want to spawn, okay? They're getting ready to spawn. They're feeding up, all right? So, don't forget that. Just follow the creek channel swing banks, get up in some pockets and go fish them. Like I said, they're eating on everything right now. I'm gonna turn the camera around and I will see you in just a second. Okay, like I said, I was gonna show you this video, which I thought was pretty cool, and I hope you like it. I'm about to show it to you, and then we'll come back and we'll finish the end of the video. Love topwater, man. Okay. Look how, did you see that? I mean, so how I did that was I was up in a creek. I saw some fish schooling up on top, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I quickly turned on, put on a walking bait, like a Zara spook, and threw it out there, and man, I clobbered them. Like, I just showed you that one, and that was about, it was a 15-incher, that's all it was, but there were some bigger ones in there. Didn't ever catch a big one. I was just catching 15-inchers. They were keeper fish, just no big ones, but it was awesome to see that they're starting to school up like that and starting to eat top water. And I'm so pumped for this summer because I love top water fishing, and I love to see the blow up, especially on those monsters. Those monsters, when they come up on top of the water and blow up, I love it. So, guys, I hope this helps you. Like I said, before the tournament, go to Modern Outdoor Tackle, get you some thump gel, get all your baits, get your Cincos, get your chatter baits, get your swim baits, get your big glide baits. We have them all at Modern Outdoor Tackle. Go talk to Matt and Weston, and they will help you out. They know every day on a daily basis of what I'm doing and how I'm doing it to tell the customers as well. So, guys, I enjoyed you. Remember, guys, keep God first in your life, and have fun this weekend, because that's what it's all about. Just being out there with friends and family and fellowshipping with one another, and then just enjoying the day of fishing that God gave us. So we are so grateful and thankful, and for all of you that like and subscribe this channel. God has truly, truly blessed me to be able to live a life like this and fish full time. And I can't thank him enough. And I thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. It only helps us. It helps us a lot. So we are so grateful here at the Hines family, and we are blessed to have you with us. So, guys, have fun. And like I said, tight lines.